Are you or someone you love showering at a time of day that could silently put your life at risk? For seniors over 70, a simple daily routine like showering can turn deadly if done at the wrong hour. What you're about to discover in this video could be the difference between staying safe and facing a catastrophic accident. Don't stop watching. This information is critical to protecting yourself or a loved one. Every year, thousands of seniors suffer falls, fractures, or even fatal incidents in their bathrooms, often because they're unaware of one hidden danger: timing. In the next few minutes, you'll learn exactly when showering becomes most dangerous, backed by Harvard Medical School research and real-life stories of seniors like Harold Jenkins, a 73-year-old who lost his independence after a morning shower gone wrong. You'll uncover 7 life-saving strategies, from adjusting your shower schedule to simple bathroom upgrades, that can prevent these tragedies. Keep watching to discover why early morning showers spike your fall risk by 80%, how your medications could betray you, and why dehydration makes every step in the shower a gamble. This video isn't just information. It's a lifeline to maintain your independence and safety. By the end, you'll have a clear, actionable plan to protect yourself or a loved one. Don't risk missing the one tip that could save a life. Watch until the end. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Number 1. The fatal time window for senior showers. Oh, the seemingly innocent act of stepping into a warm, invigorating shower to greet the day. For many seniors, this cherished morning ritual feels like a sacred moment of renewal, a gentle embrace of water to awaken the senses. But here's a chilling, gut-wrenching truth that I can't stress enough. If you're over 70, showering during the early morning hours, specifically between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m., could be a devastating gamble with your life. Heartbreakingly, research reveals that this seemingly harmless routine skyrockets your risk of fatal accidents by a staggering 80%. Can you imagine? Your body, which has carried you through decades of joy and struggle, might be silently betraying you during these vulnerable hours. The brilliant minds at Harvard Medical School have uncovered a deeply unsettling reality. During those early morning hours, your body's ability to regulate blood pressure is at its most fragile, teetering on the edge of chaos. This instability creates a perfect storm, making catastrophic falls and life-threatening cardiovascular events far more likely. Dr. Richard Thompson, a compassionate and dedicated expert in geriatric cardiovascular health, paints a vivid and alarming picture. The early morning hours are a treacherous battlefield for seniors. Overnight, your blood pressure dips, only to surge dramatically in the morning, a phenomenon known as the morning surge. This makes the 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. window an extraordinarily dangerous time for activities like showering, which place additional strain on an already vulnerable cardiovascular system. His words hit like a thunderbolt, urging us to rethink a habit we've long taken for granted. Let me share a story that tugs at my heartstrings and serves as a sobering wake-up call. Margaret Thompson, a vibrant 71-year-old retired teacher from Philadelphia, was the epitome of grace and resilience. She adored her 6 a.m. shower, a ritual that filled her with energy and optimism for the day ahead. But one fateful morning, as she stood under the soothing stream of water, a sudden wave of dizziness overwhelmed her. In an instant, her world turned upside down. She fell, her hip shattering upon impact, and the pain was only the beginning. Weeks of hospitalization followed, stealing her independence and casting a shadow over her golden years. Her doctors, with heavy hearts, later revealed that the timing of her morning shower was likely the primary culprit. Oh, how I wish Margaret had known the risks. Her story is a poignant reminder that ignorance of this danger can lead to unimaginable suffering. I'm pleading with you, from the depths of my soul, don't let this be your story. You have the power to protect yourself, to cherish the precious gift of life for years to come. The solution is beautifully simple yet profoundly life-saving. Shift your shower time to mid-morning, ideally between 10 a.m. and noon, when your body systems are more stable, alert, and ready to embrace the day. This isn't just a suggestion, it's a heartfelt call to action. Grab a sticky note right now, scribble down your new shower schedule, and place it on your bathroom mirror as a beacon of hope and safety. Every time you see it, let it remind you of your commitment to your health, your loved ones, and the vibrant life you deserve. I can't help but feel a surge of urgency as I write this. After 70, this change isn't optional. It's an essential act of self-love and preservation. Are you willing to make this small but mighty adjustment to safeguard your future? The thought of you or someone you cherish facing a preventable tragedy weighs heavily on my heart. Let's rewrite the narrative together, ensuring that your mornings are filled with safety, joy, and the promise of many more tomorrows. Number 2. Body temperature regulation dangers. Oh, how cruelly time chips away at the body's once reliable defenses. Have you ever stepped into a steaming hot shower, expecting that familiar warmth to soothe your bones, only to feel an unsettling wave of dizziness wash over you? It's a betrayal that stings deeper as the years pile on. I can't help but feel a pang of sadness thinking about how something as simple and comforting as a morning shower can turn into a silent menace for seniors. According to a sobering study in the American Journal of Geriatric Medicine, after the age of 70, our bodies begin to falter in their ability to regulate temperature effectively. This heartbreaking decline makes exposure to hot water, especially during the vulnerable early morning hours when our core body temperature naturally dips to its lowest point, a shockingly perilous risk. Dr. Amanda Chen, a compassionate expert in geriatric thermophysiology, shares a chilling warning that resonates deeply with me. As we age, our bodies lose their remarkable ability to swiftly adapt to sudden temperature shifts. This vulnerability is magnified in the early morning, when our core temperature is already at its lowest ebb. The abrupt onslaught of heat from a scalding shower places an immense strain on the cardiovascular system, a strain that many seniors' weary hearts simply cannot endure safely. Her words hit hard, stirring a mix of fear and urgency to protect those we love from this hidden danger. Consider the gut-wrenching story of Walter Brooks, an 80-year-old retired accountant whose life was nearly stolen by this very issue. Walter, like so many of us, cherished his early morning hot shower, a ritual that felt like a warm embrace to start the day. But one fateful morning, the shocking temperature shift triggered a terrifying arrhythmia, sending him into a near-fatal cardiac event. My heart aches imagining the confusion and fear he must have felt as his body faltered. It wasn't until his cardiologist, with grave concern, explained the devastating interplay of timing and scalding water temperature that Walter realized his beloved routine had become a life-threatening trap. Stories like his ignite a fierce determination in me to spread this critical warning far and wide. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Here's your urgent, heartfelt action plan to protect yourself or someone you hold dear. Please, with all the warmth and insistence I can muster, lower your shower water temperature to a gentle, lukewarm range of 95 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. This small adjustment could be the difference between safety and catastrophe. And don't stop there. Invest in an anti-scald device for your shower. For a mere $20, this unassuming gadget could be a literal lifesaver, shielding you from the scalding shock that your body may no longer handle. I feel a surge of hope knowing how simple these steps are, yet they carry such profound impact. If installing it feels daunting, reach out to your son, daughter, neighbor, or a trusted handyman today. Don't let hesitation steal your chance at safety. The thought of a temperature regulation crisis striking without warning fills me with dread, but taking these steps sparks a flicker of empowerment. Act now, with love and resolve, because your life is far too precious to leave to chance. Number 3. Medication timing and shower risk. Every morning, as you step into the warm, soothing embrace of your shower, you might be unknowingly teetering on the edge of a terrifying, life-threatening catastrophe. Those blood pressure medications you faithfully swallow could be transforming your daily ritual into a dangerous gamble with fate. Are you, without even realizing it, making a potentially deadly mistake by syncing your medication schedule with your morning rinse? Renowned cardiologists at the prestigious Mayo Clinic are sounding an urgent, heart-wrenching alarm. The very pills meant to protect your heart could be conspiring with your shower to create a devastating double-drop effect that puts your life at stake. Dr. Michael Ramirez, the compassionate and brilliant director of geriatric cardiology at Mayo Clinic, passionately explains the chilling reality. Far too many seniors, with hope in their hearts, pop their blood pressure pills the moment they wake, blissfully unaware that this timing sets off a treacherous chain reaction. When combined with the natural dip in blood pressure that occurs during a steamy shower, it's like a cruel betrayal of the body. This dangerous synchronization can starve the brain of vital blood flow, leading to fainting in one of the most perilous places imaginable, the slick, unforgiving confines of a shower. The thought alone is enough to send shivers down your spine, imagining the heart-stopping moment when consciousness slips away on a wet tile floor. Take the story of Eleanor Carter, a vibrant 74-year-old grandmother whose infectious laughter and boundless love light up the lives of her 5 adoring grandchildren. For years, she brushed off her morning dizziness as just a quirky part of aging, never suspecting it was a warning sign of a near-tragic mistake. It wasn't until her wise and caring doctor unraveled the mystery that Eleanor's world shifted. Her habit of taking her lisinopril right before her 7 a.m. shower was creating a perfect storm, a terrifying recipe for disaster that could have robbed her family of their beloved matriarch. With a heavy heart but newfound determination, Eleanor made a simple yet life-changing adjustment. She moved her shower to mid-morning and spaced it 3 hours apart from her medication. The result? Her dizzy spells vanished like a bad dream, replaced by a renewed sense of vitality and gratitude. Her story is a powerful, emotional reminder of how close we can come to tragedy, and how small changes can bring profound relief. I can't stress this enough. This is a wake-up call that demands your immediate attention. My heart aches at the thought of anyone unknowingly risking their safety in a place as personal and vulnerable as their bathroom. You must act now. Don't let another sunrise pass without picking up the phone and calling your doctor to discuss your medication schedule. Insist on a plan that separates your blood pressure pills from your shower by at least 2 hours. Create a colorful, easy-to-read medication chart and pin it to your fridge, a constant reminder to protect your precious life. Imagine the peace of mind you'll feel, the weight lifted from your shoulders, knowing you've taken control of this hidden danger. Could this simple, heartfelt change be the key to preventing a devastating fall in your bathroom tomorrow morning? Without a doubt, it could be the difference between a vibrant, joy-filled day and an unthinkable tragedy. Don't wait. Your life, your loved ones, and your future are far too precious to gamble with. Number 4. Hidden bathroom dangers amplified by time of day. Can you imagine your cozy, familiar bathroom transforming into a treacherous trap under the cloak of darkness? It's a chilling thought, isn't it? Those seemingly safe, tiled havens we rely on daily can turn ominously deadly in the quiet hours before dawn. My heart aches when I think about how many unsuspecting seniors face this hidden danger. According to a deeply concerning study from the National Institute on Aging, the ability to perceive objects in low light conditions plummets by a staggering 60% in individuals over 70. This makes those early morning trips to the bathroom not just risky, but downright perilous. I feel a surge of urgency to share this knowledge, because no one should have to face such preventable heartbreak in their own home. Dr. Sarah Johnson, a compassionate geriatric ophthalmologist whose dedication to her patients inspires me, sheds light on this alarming issue. It's devastating how few seniors realize that their visual acuity takes a nosedive in dim lighting as they age. The bathroom, already a notorious danger zone with its slick, unforgiving surfaces, becomes a veritable minefield in the pre-dawn hours when contrast sensitivity is at its absolute lowest. Her words resonate with me, stirring a mix of fear and determination to protect those I care about from this silent threat. Let me paint a vivid, heart-wrenching picture for you through the story of Raymond Foster, an 82-year-old retired postal worker whose life was forever altered by a single, tragic moment. In the dim, pre-dawn stillness, Raymond couldn't make out the glistening pool of water on his bathroom floor as he stepped into his shower. My heart sinks imagining his confusion and terror as he slipped, crashing to the ground. That devastating fall resulted in a hip fracture that cruelly stripped away his mobility and cherished independence. Reflecting on that life-changing moment, Raymond's voice trembles with regret. If I had just waited until the sun was up, I would have seen that water clear as day and avoided the fall that shattered my world. His story pierces my soul, urging me to scream from the rooftops. We must take action to prevent such tragedies. I implore you, with every fiber of my being, to act swiftly to safeguard your bathroom and protect your loved ones. Don't wait for a catastrophe to strike. Make these changes now, today, this very moment. Install motion-activated nightlights that cast a warm, reassuring glow across your bathroom and the path leading to it. Lay down non-slip mats in vibrant, contrasting colors that practically shout their presence, even in the dimmest light. These simple, affordable modifications are a small price to pay compared to the gut-wrenching cost of a fall, both physically and emotionally. I feel a pang of sorrow thinking about how many seniors never pause to view their bathroom through the lens of their aging night vision. It's a heartbreaking oversight that can lead to irreversible consequences. Have you ever stopped to consider how your bathroom appears in the eerie stillness of 4 a.m.? Most of us don't, and that's what terrifies me. The thought of a loved one navigating that hazardous terrain in the dark fills me with dread. Let's commit to making these life-saving changes with fierce determination, fueled by love and a refusal to let tragedy win. Your bathroom doesn't have to be a silent predator waiting to strike. It can be a safe, welcoming sanctuary, no matter the hour. Number 5. The deadly combination of morning dehydration and showering. Every morning, as the sun peeks through your curtains, your body awakens in a state of alarming dehydration. A silent, insidious threat that could turn a simple shower into a life-altering disaster, especially for seniors. My heart aches to think of how many vibrant, independent lives have been disrupted by this overlooked danger. Research reveals a staggering truth. Morning showers, when combined with the body's natural overnight dehydration, increase the risk of falls by a jaw-dropping 70% for older adults. It's a statistic that sends shivers down my spine, knowing that something as routine as a shower could harbor such peril. Geriatric experts at Johns Hopkins, with their unwavering dedication to protecting our elders, warn that this deadly duo, dehydration and the upright posture required for showering, creates a perfect storm for a condition called orthostatic hypotension. This isn't just a medical term. It's a heart-stopping drop in blood pressure that can rob you of balance and send you crashing to the floor in an instant. Dr. William Parker, a compassionate pioneer in geriatric hydration studies, has devoted his career to uncovering these hidden risks, and his findings are nothing short of eye-opening. Far too many seniors are blissfully unaware of the dangerously dehydrated state they wake up in, he explains with a tone of urgency. When you step into a steaming hot shower, standing tall and exposed, the warmth causes blood to pool in your legs, starving your brain of the oxygen it desperately needs. The result? A dizzying, terrifying increase in the risk of a fall, especially in those vulnerable morning hours when your body is already crying out for hydration. I can't help but feel a pang of frustration that this critical knowledge isn't shouted from the rooftops, saving countless lives from preventable tragedy. Consider the heartfelt story of George Evans, a spirited 75-year-old whose morning showers once filled him with dread. For years, George couldn't understand why he felt steady and strong in the evenings but was plagued by dizzy spells each morning under the shower spray. It wasn't until a wise geriatrician, with a caring heart, unraveled the mystery. Dehydration was silently sabotaging his safety. The solution: a simple, life-changing habit of drinking water before showering. It's like a miracle, George shared, his voice brimming with relief and gratitude. Something so small fixed what could have been a catastrophic problem. I only wish I'd known sooner, years ago. His story fills me with hope, but also a burning resolve to spread this vital message far and wide. So, here's my impassioned plea to you. Make this non-negotiable, life-saving ritual a part of your daily routine. Before you even think about stepping into the shower, whether it's the crack of dawn or the quiet of evening, drink a tall, refreshing glass of water at least 15 minutes beforehand. Keep a trusty water bottle right there in your bathroom, a constant reminder of your commitment to your safety and well-being. Let this simple act become your sacred shower ritual, a moment of self-care that could shield you from a devastating fall. I urge you to start tomorrow morning, to embrace this small but mighty change with open-hearted determination. Are you ready to take this one courageous step to protect your precious life? The choice is crystal clear, and it fills me with hope to imagine you saying, "Yes, I'm worth it." Number 6. Emergency response time factors. Imagine the sheer terror of slipping in your early morning shower, your body crashing against the cold, unyielding tiles, and realizing with a sinking heart that help might not come in time. If you fall during those quiet pre-dawn hours, studies reveal a devastating truth. You're 40% less likely to be found quickly enough to save your life. Have you ever paused to consider the gut-wrenching scenario of lying helpless on the bathroom floor, unable to call for help, with no one aware of your desperate need? Emergency medicine reports paint a grim picture, showing that response times to senior falls are alarmingly delayed in the early morning, when households are typically wrapped in the stillness of sleep and check-ins are heartbreakingly rare. This chilling reality tugs at my heart, as I can't help but feel a deep sense of urgency for anyone facing this vulnerable moment alone. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Dr. Emily Rodriguez, a compassionate emergency medicine physician who has dedicated her career to geriatric trauma, shares her profound concern. The golden hour after a serious fall is critical for survival. Tragically, seniors who tumble in the early morning often lie undiscovered for agonizingly long periods, which drastically worsens their chances of recovery. The combination of hypothermia from wet, chilled skin, the sheer helplessness of being unable to reach a phone or alert anyone, and the eerie quiet of a household still asleep creates a profoundly dangerous and, frankly, terrifying scenario. Her words resonate deeply with me, stirring a mix of empathy and dread as I imagine the loneliness and fear of those critical moments. Take, for instance, the soul-stirring story of Lillian Hayes, a vibrant 71-year-old widow whose life was forever changed after a harrowing fall during her 5 a.m. shower. For nearly 4 excruciating hours, she lay on the cold bathroom floor, her body shivering uncontrollably as severe hypothermia set in. Her doctors later shared a sobering truth. Had Lillian chosen to shower at midday, when neighbors or family were more likely to check in, her ordeal could have been prevented. The thought of her suffering alone for so long breaks my heart, yet her resilience inspires me. Now, Lillian courageously adheres to a strict mid-morning shower schedule and has lovingly arranged regular check-ins with her caring neighbors, ensuring she's never truly alone. I implore you to act today with fierce determination to protect yourself or your loved ones. Installing a waterproof emergency call button in your shower area is a small but profoundly life-changing step that can bring overwhelming peace of mind. Imagine the comfort of knowing help is just a button away. Additionally, scheduling regular check-in calls with family or neighbors, especially if you must shower in those risky early hours, is a heartfelt gesture that could make all the difference. The serenity and security these measures provide are immeasurable, but more importantly, they could be the difference between life and death. Picture yourself in Lillian's place. How long would it take for someone to find you if you fell at 5 a.m.? For most seniors, the answer is nothing short of terrifying, and it fills me with a passionate resolve to spread this vital message. Don't let fear win. Take these steps and embrace the empowering safety they bring. Number 7. Cognitive function and morning shower safety. Oh, how cruelly the early morning hours can betray us, especially in the sacred sanctuary of our showers. Have you ever stopped to ponder why your mind feels so foggy, so utterly unreliable, when you step into that warm cascade before the sun has fully risen? It's a deeply unsettling truth, one that tugs at my heartstrings. Our cognitive faculties, those precious tools of decision-making and alertness, are at their most vulnerable during those tender early hours. I'm genuinely alarmed to share that esteemed neurologists at Stanford University have uncovered a sobering reality. Seniors, in particular, experience a devastating dip in cognitive function between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. Their research reveals that reaction times can plummet by a staggering 30% compared to the vibrant clarity of midday. It's a statistic that fills me with dread, knowing how such a seemingly small window of time can harbor such profound risks. Dr. Jonathan Miller, a compassionate neurologist whose expertise in circadian rhythms I deeply admire, paints a vivid and chilling picture. He explains, cognitive processing speed, decision-making, and reaction time are all significantly impaired during these early morning hours, especially in adults over 65. This creates a perilous scenario when paired with tasks that demand sharp vigilance and swift responses, like adjusting the water temperature or steadying oneself on a slick shower floor. His words resonate with me on a visceral level, stirring a mix of fear and urgency. The thought of our beloved elders, those who've navigated life with such wisdom, being so vulnerable in these moments is nothing short of heartbreaking. Consider the gut-wrenching story of Arthur Bennett, a 77-year-old gentleman whose sharp wit and keen awareness were the envy of many during the day. My heart aches as I recount his tragic tale. One fateful morning at 6 a.m., Arthur stepped into a shower, blissfully unaware that the water had turned scalding hot. In that moment, his usually dependable mind failed him, leaving him defenseless against the searing pain. The result? Severe burns that landed him in the hospital, a stark and sorrowful reminder of how our brains can falter when we need them most. Arthur's own words haunt me. I would have immediately noticed the temperature change at noon, but my brain just wasn't fully functioning that early. His story is a poignant wake-up call, a cry for us to take action and protect those we cherish. I'm passionately convinced that we must act swiftly to safeguard ourselves and our loved ones from such preventable tragedies. Here's a heartfelt safety plan to embrace with unwavering commitment. Schedule your showers between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., when your cognitive prowess is at its dazzling peak. This simple shift feels like a warm embrace, a way to honor your body's natural rhythms. I also urge you to invest in a shower timer with a bold, unmistakable alarm, a small but mighty tool to limit exposure during those moments when your alertness might waver. These changes aren't just practical. They're an act of love, a way to shield yourself from the devastating consequences of a slip or a catastrophic fall. I implore you, with every fiber of my being, to make these adjustments today. Your vibrant mind, your precious safety, could mean the difference between a moment of steady grace and a life-altering disaster. Let's hold tight to hope and take these steps with courage and care. As we wrap up this heartfelt exploration of cognitive function and morning shower safety, I'm filled with a mix of hope and urgency, knowing that the knowledge we've shared today can truly transform lives. My heart is with every one of you as you process this critical information. So, I ask you, dear viewers, what have you learned today that's touched your soul or sparked a new sense of responsibility? How will you protect yourself or your loved ones from the hidden dangers of those early morning hours? I'd love for you to take a moment to reflect and share your thoughts. Please drop a comment below this video and tell us one key lesson you've learned and how you plan to bring it into practice in your daily life. Your story could inspire others to take action, creating a ripple effect of safety and care. If this video has moved you, enlightened you, or stirred your heart, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to hit that like button, share this with those you care about, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more life-changing insights. Together, let's build a community dedicated to wisdom, safety, and love. Thank you for being here, and I can't wait to read your thoughts.